Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Infinite Cup. I'm your host, Robert Breton. I'm in the studio today. We're going to talk about the Amazon rainforest. We're going to talk about why the Amazon is burning and what you can do about it. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video. We're going to talk about what is happening on our planet, why the Amazon rainforest is so important, and how you can take action. So let's go for it. All right, everybody, this is real. This is the real deal. This is happening right now. The Amazon is on fire. It is something that's been going on for 3 weeks now. And of course, the media coverage is not going to talk about it. The big pharmaceutical companies, the big world that we live in. And this is something that is really come to a head point. It is something that we all need to think about, whether you live in South America or not. The Amazon rainforest is the lungs of the earth. We are breathing this vital oxygen that is coming from trees, and the Amazon rainforest is being annihilated by humans. Okay, let's get on the computer here. Let's talk about this a little bit more in detail and figure out some articles and things that are going on. So the rainforest is burning. Okay, let's just see what happens if we talk about it on Google. All right, all the things are coming up right here. The Amazon rainforest fire still burning. What's happening? How you can help? CNET, CNN.com. So many things. We're gonna just go over here, check out what the New York Times has to say. Amazon rainforest, here's what's really happening. Hashtag pray for Amazonians was the top trending topic in the world on Twitter on Wednesday as images of the rainforest on fire spread across the internet. Here's what we know so far about the fires raging in the Amazon. So it's just talking about the overall damage that's accumulating from the Amazon, and this is just all the mainstream news. I wanted to talk about just the mainstream stuff that's happening because no one can deny what's happening in the Amazon. The real question is, how is this affecting us all? How are we feeling this, and what do we do about it? So the big thing that I want to bring up is this lawsuit. Okay, there was an indigenous lawsuit that happened recently. I think it was back in May. Yeah. Here, let's just click on Expressco here and read this article, because this big lawsuit was a main contributor to this fire, and it also links to being vegan. Cattle farms that are being grown in South America for profit, and the grains and things that are need room to feed the cattle, and that's exactly why the Amazon is burning. And we're going to get into how you can fix this right now. Okay. What I want to do is really just make the connection here, okay? The temple. Look at this picture, all right? Our temple. These people live here. This is how all indigenous tribes are still living, and modern man is wiping out this population. It's wiping out these people on purpose, because this is the main, thing keeping them from money, all right? This is huge. A lot of people are simply living in that state of fear and, being controlled and manipulated by this big pharma, this big ag, this big, thing that is happening right now on planet Earth. So the jungle is on fire, and the Amazon rainforest needs to be saved. Okay, a few little tidbits here. I also just want to type in on Google going vegan for the Amazon rainforest. Okay, this is huge. All right, look at this. Eddie Hung declares going vegan because of the animal rainforest. Going vegan for the animal rainforest. Farmed foodie Eddie Hung. I guess this is a foodie guy. I don't really know him. I'm just saying this is the top related articles. Let's see what else comes up here. Our diets are fueling flames in the Amazon. Look at PETA right here. Let's check out this article, because whether you believe it or not, whether you contribute this or not, or connect the dots, what you're eating affects this entire planet. This is the biggest reason why I'm vegan. This is huge when it comes to understanding how your diet is contributing to things like deforestation, like climate change, and what's happening. The question is, are you addressing this? Are you really taking action? While certain meat-eating celebrities and others take to Twitter to express their abject horror in the fires burning with the vast swaths of the largest rainforest on Earth, PETA is calling them out for being a part of the problem that's fueling the fires, the personal demand for meat. Animal agriculture is the leading cause of deforestation in the Amazon and elsewhere, and more of 90% of the Amazon rainforest that's been cleared since 1970 is used for meat production, either for grazing or for growing food for cattle, including those in the U.S. market. I love this little meme here. Shut up about the Amazon burning if your mouth is full of meat. Right there. Okay. That's the biggest thing that we can do to create that change that we want to see in the Amazon that's happening. Okay. That is the biggest tool for understanding what you eat correlates to the exact thing of the planet and how we feel. All right. Let's talk about taking action. Having a reusable water bottle. Okay. This is the best way by far to start incorporating more sustainable things into your diet, whether you're vegan or not. I'm not asking you to go vegan, although I would love for you to go vegan if you're not vegan already. Again, I've been vegan over 10 years. I think everything that we eat, every dollar that we spend contributes to the world that we live in. So something as simple as having a reusable water bottle right here is going to really be a factor into our earth and what it feels like to live high vibration on planet Earth. Now, you have a reusable spoon. We have the plastic waste that is accumulating. The Arctic is on fire. We have deforestation. We have so many things, we can talk about the wildlife. We can talk about over 150 species being extinct because of human beings. And that's from our consumption. That is from the way we consume things on planet Earth. We need to start connecting those dots. We need to start realizing that what we do, our actions on this planet are affecting every single person. All right. Get a reusable water bottle. Start using, I have a titanium spork that I use when I go out to eat. I have no plastic, biodegradable things are available. Okay. Reusable straws, bamboo straws, stainless steel. There are so many things that we can do to stop, contributing to this plastic, to this waste that is accumulating. And obviously going vegan is number one. In my mind, there are no more excuses. There's plant-based burgers everywhere at all fast food chains. If you don't want to go vegan, at least address your consumption, right? At least address what you're consuming on a daily basis and how it's affecting all of us. And then ask yourself, what can you do to be the change? What can you do in your daily life to incorporate what you want to see on planet Earth? What does that look like to you? For me, it's about being in tune with nature. It's about, showing my kids that we can have access to the wildlife and see this beauty that we call planet Earth in its most natural state that is disappearing right before our eyes. Going vegan, having a spiritual practice, having this, consciousness, this oneness consciousness that's available to all of us is going to be that sediment, that thing that keeps you on the path. I'm so excited about this stuff. I'm so excited about these topics, whether it's reusing my water bottle, whether it's filling up, my water bottle and not using things like plastic and being conscious about where I shop locally rather than supporting big corporations. All of these things over time accumulate into the change that we want to see on this planet. So please, I'm asking you all just to take a little bit of time to address this consumption in your life. What are you doing about it? What are you doing when it comes to being the change that you want to see into this world? There are so many things that we can do. You can start right now with something as simple as a water bottle, something as simple as a reusable spoon, something as getting that plastic straw out of your life. Just don't even use it. Don't even go to that fast food chain anymore. Don't even go to that thing that is contributing to this waste. And if you eat meat, please be mindful about that and how it's contributing to this bigger population. I mean, I know for myself, I was, spent a lot of time in Alaska. I spent a lot of time with indigenous people that are only, eating what they hunt. Okay, that is completely different than what we're talking about here as far as the consumption that's happening on the mass scale with the factory farming. So please, it doesn't matter where you fall into this spectrum. We're all doing our part here. We're all a part of this together. So when you think about how can you be the change, it doesn't have to be this huge shift overnight. Again, it could be something as simple as a water bottle or really just using a reusable straw. I mean, is it that hard? We live in a world where I think convenience has completely outweighed our our intellect, okay? We need to really get into the heart, really get into what is going to work for our planet. And we know plastic is not the answer. It's this human experiment is what I call this. It's failed us. This human experiment that we've done since the Industrial Revolution through this mass consumption, through this huge consumption that we are all a part of has failed. It has completely failed. So what is the answer? Nature. Reusable water bottle, reusable, spork, straws, everything can be reused. It doesn't need to be a single-use product. That experiment, that convenience has come and gone. We do not need that anymore. So address these things in your life, whether it's the meat consumption, circling back to nature, using plant-based options are available everywhere, people. Everywhere you shop, you can find a plant-based option for that thing. I don't care whether it's cheese. I don't care whether that's a cheeseburger. You want some meat. Everything you can find is plant-based. You can have all of those recipes, all of those things that you're into, you can do completely sustainably. That's the magic here, people. You can do this. Trust me, for myself. Trust me, I've gone full circle. Over 10 years ago, I switched to being vegan. I don't even think about cheese. I don't even think about dairy at all. I don't think about meat. Okay, we are one. I don't eat animals, right? We are so much greater than that as far as energy, as far as using this to uplift our consciousness. The Amazon is the lungs of the earth. It is disappearing faster than you can even imagine. Some of this media coverage doesn't even come close to the damage that we're doing on an everyday basis. And these indigenous people that are living there are feeling it the most. So let's help them. Let's help them by using a water bottle, by having low consumption, by being more in tune with this earth. All right, can we do that? Can we make that pledge? Because I'm curious what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think about this? What are you doing to contribute to this change? What are you doing to be that change that you want to see in this world? Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for being the change. Thank you for being vegan. If you're vegan, thank you so much. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, just thank you for being vegan. Thank you for really being connected to that higher self and attached to this oneness consciousness that we are all a part of. If you're not vegan, I still love you. I want you to just have some more burgers. Plant-based options are out there. You can do this, guys. If you want to learn more, you can always check out my website, theinfinitecup.com. Once a month, I do a live Inner Circle group. If you want to learn more about my Inner Circle group, that is from patreon.com/theinfinitecup. Check out my podcast, The Infinite Cup. Podcast is available anywhere you download music. And as always, guys, much love and many blessings.